Ebusuafo ni etiefo ni die kwan so me patcho me ma obi bia akwa ababa channel so hanum daily update e obu kwan so say na first time ababa channel so me say ni die kwan so onya videos ni hwe na so ni join, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, like and share videos, my love is so onya videos ni bi enhwe yakopon share na onya okay. Ebusua me patcho Agyemang a declare your former president John Dramani Mahama as the president elect. Na patcho declare ni wie no your former president John Mahama Epia Babonti abe address the media and I say the state menkanisa. Na ni kasemu no ano say your president, your current president Nanado, His Excellency Nanado Danko Akufo Addo, afreno. And graciously wa man congratulation message. Bebusia. On say before that Nanado I can simply say over the dead body. I mean, I am paraphrasing it. I'm not saying that is exactly what he said, but I'm paraphrasing. So over the dead body, no be handed over ma ubia or no believing in or no nadia or ye into non your own handy over man or bema baumia. Me pachamokai. My NPP for pina sorry, but can't say there is no way or more day. I in bema so far they will hand over power to the former president John Dramani Mahama. Now this time around, the former president John Dramani Mahama has won, while winning at a percentage of 56.5, according to ECG Mensa. It is here no owie no. Nanado ano okase onye no. On hand over man no keka nsem bashi so somehow no it was somehow an insult if I say a banter with to money we know insult to money we or to money a former president say or no you be cry no be timmy cry abibu mine na on hand over the dead body cannot be handed over a man no. See they were afraid your former president. I'm an congratulation message. Busia wa said they make an what say. Until before send another friend who come here sure say they made sure say or more year reconciliation because in Mahama's speech was say they had a discussion about a smooth transition. Now you say among they made a reconciliation. I'm sure say hono nanado e catch them so the home function on the AKBI or mama they bygones to be bygones. Aye. Every time my casa nyetinti ebe konya kuti nsem na nkasa for ourselves. Nyankopon sha no onyo kese me das bebre.
Our father, the flag bearer, and the leader of the great NDC. Thank you. Our best days are ahead of us. My brothers and sisters, a while ago, the chairperson of the Electoral Commission of Ghana, Madame Jean Mensa, declared me the winner of the 2024 presidential election. I give thanks and praise to the Almighty God because this successful outcome can only be the doing of the Lord. I'd like to thank the Vice President, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, for his statesmanship in conceding the election long before the declaration of the results by the Electoral Commission. This concession largely diffused the tensions that are characteristic of high-stakes elections such as this. I also just received a call from His Excellency the President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo Addo. He graciously extended his congratulations to me, and we had the opportunity to discuss matters related to the joint transitional team. We agreed on an early inauguration of the joint transitional team as early as Wednesday, the 11th of December. I conveyed my sincerest regards to him and expressed my readiness for us to work together to ensure a smooth transition in the best interest of the Ghanaian people. That the Ghanaian people have little tolerance for bad governance, particularly of the sort witnessed in the last 8 years, and that they are willing to take decisive action at critical moments when it matters most. These 8 years have witnessed some of the darkest periods of our governance. The crisis our beloved country has been through these last several years have left a scar on our national psyche, which may take some time to erase. This mandate also serves as a constant reminder of what fate awaits us if we fail to meet the aspirations of our people and govern with arrogance. My brothers and sisters, there is much to do to salvage our country and reset it. It would have to start with a reset of the relationship between citizens and elected officials. We must never forget that the people of Ghana have chosen us to represent their wishes and their best interest. It is the reason we would be initiating important governance reforms and sometimes initiate severe measures in the next 4 years to reset our nation and bring it back on track as the Black Star of Africa. The journey is not going to be easy, my brothers and sisters, because the outgoing government has plunged our dear nation into an abyss. However, we are determined to work together with you to build the Ghana we want. And I am certain that we shall win the battle. We intend to work together to restore the shattered confidence in our politics and governance system. This election and its outcome represents an opportunity for a new beginning as we can begin to write a new chapter of our collective story. We need to consciously set the tone for the new direction in which we'll be traveling. My brothers and sisters, I want those words, my brothers and sisters, to be a reminder to all of you, a reminder to me, and to every individual who has just been elected or re-elected, that no matter what office you hold, no matter what your political affiliation is or has been in the past, the one thing we share in common is the nation Ghana. And it is that we want a much better Ghana. We want a Ghana that works for everybody and not just a few people. We want a Ghana that considers the well-being of all her citizens and affords them each the ability to live a life of dignity, a life of limitless opportunity. My brothers and sisters, from the Kaya Yo to the managing director, to the market women, the bankers, the teachers, security personnel, nurses, doctors, the pastors, the drivers, the tailors and seamstresses, we are all essential to the functioning and forward motion of this country. We, the people of this soil, sons and daughters, brothers and sisters, are in fact our nation's greatest resource. This country, this land, is not for one person, or for one family, or for one tribe or ethnic group. This country, this beautiful, resilient, and resource-rich country that we so love, Ghana, is for all of us. This is our home, but it is not enough to just be born here and to die here. We must also be able to live here with satisfaction. We must be able to love, to dream, to laugh, to eat and dance and drum and share all aspects of our culture that was handed to us by our ancestors. And to do that, we must create sustainable and well-paying jobs through the 24-hour economy initiative. Our most basic needs must be met. Affordable housing and health care, food and clean water, safe work and fair wages. My brothers and sisters, it is with tremendous humility that I accept this clear mandate that you, the good people of Ghana, have given me to lead this great nation as your next president. Every vote that was cast in this election carried the same weight. Every vote also carried a hope in the future of our country. I promise you that I will assemble and lead a government that will carry the weight of those hopes and dreams, whether you voted for me or not, because every victory is a victory for the people, all of the people. Each time we have free and fair elections and then conduct a smooth transfer of power, it reaffirms that our history of leadership and trailblazing was not an aberration.
Thank you. Shall we all remain silent now?
Your Excellency. Your Excellency, the President-elect, President John Dramani Mahama, Your Excellency, the Vice President-elect, Professor Agyemang, all protocols duly observed. I believe that today is the day of President John Dramani Mahama, and there will be no space for long speeches at all. So I've just come here to thank all of you and thank the food soldiers of this party, the branch executives of the party, the constituency executives of the party, regional executives of the party, and the national executives of the party, and by extension to all previous executives of the National Democratic Congress. As I said in Medina some 3 days ago, I believe that the party has never seen this level of total mobilization of its rank and file to fight and achieve a purpose. And at long last, the battle has ended, and the great elephant has been slaughtered mercilessly. But as we enjoy the victory, I want to specially mention for special commendation the technical staff of our headquarters, who managed this election very, very successfully. I mean, the directors of elections, the directors of IT, and all other persons who played a role in managing this election. Let me advise that we should be modest in our celebrations, because I can almost feel the weight of responsibility on our shoulders. Ghanaians have given us this mandate to accomplish the task of national reconstruction. And so nobody should tell us the weight of responsibility that we have. We cannot afford to disappoint them. So in the coming weeks, let us try and cut short our celebrations and be our dear country. I thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Distinguished friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Akatamansonians, it is now time for us to hear from our mother, a woman of substance, a woman of valor, the pride of the Ghanaian woman, a woman of great accomplishments, the first female vice president-elect of the Republic of Ghana, Her Excellency Professor Nana J. Opoku Agyemang. Let me hear your shout. Let me hear your shout. The women here, let me hear your shout. It's a great day for Ghanaian women. A great day for Ghanaian women. Yes. 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 Our mother is here. Give it up to our mother again, Professor Nana Jane Opoku Agyemang.
What an interesting journey it has been. And you know, nobody sets out on a journey by herself or even by himself. It has been a very, very interesting one. And I want to thank all of you, those who are here, those who are not here. I want to thank all of them for their good wishes, for their prayers, for their contributions in many, many ways, and for bringing all of us to this site. All I have to say is thank you very much. Thank you very much for everything you have done. And whatever you did, as our chairman has said, the fun is over, the work is about to begin. And as we journey together, we need to realize that we have to move forward also together. Again, I want to thank you. My nomination has many, many implications. You know, normally, no one even expects you to err in any way. If this will happen, and we know it will happen, it means all of us are on board. The victory is for all of us. but especially for our daughters, for our youth, for our women. Sorry I have to appear in a mask because I have a very, very bad cold. But the cold will disappear too. I know this is a big responsibility, and I don't intend to travel this journey by myself. You are all part of it. NDC is an inclusive party, and we are demonstrating it in many ways. My job was to have opened the door, and it doesn't end there. Actually, that is where the work began. I will hold the door open. The method of opening the door, the method of holding the door open, so others wish to travel that door, is what I'm implying. It is not a self-aggrandizing position. It is a position that empowers others. This country is not going to be built only by half the gender. They know very well, whether we are in the public space or not, the roles we play. And we have accepted as NDC to facilitate the process. I'm counting on all of you, that you all come along, you all
Abusia me pacho me do bibia sese wanyamre na wabenya ye videos ni bi nso ahwe. Yankopon sha na onyo Kesi. Mestre also be stay tuned for more updates. Me da se bebre.